This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
So December the 12th at the O2 Arena, Anthony Joshua will defend his WBO, Super WBA, IBF and IBO World Heavyweight titles against his IBF mandatory in Kubrat Pulev. Now, before we get on, I deliberately said it that way because I do get quite a few comments of, does that mean Joshua versus Pulev is only going to have the IBF title on the line because Pulev is the IBF mandatory? No, that's not how it works. All the belts will be on the line, okay? Now, December the 12th at the O2 Arena. Now, first of all, Joshua, he's used to much bigger, more extravagant locations than the O2 Arena. Joshua has, of course, fought a few times at the O2 Arena, but he's more now accustomed to the stadiums, the Millennium Stadium or Principality Stadium, if you like, in Wales, in Cardiff, or Wembley Stadium. This is what he's used to, and of course the outdoor, smaller stadium in Saudi Arabia. But of course he has recently fought in Madison Square Garden, which of course is similar size to the O2 Arena. Now, first of all, they're doing this because they want crowd. Now, this is not a guaranteed, it's definitely going to be December the 12th, but they want a crowd. Now, much like the Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury third fight, of course, Bob Arum and that, they want a crowd. Otherwise, they're going to pull back and pull back and pull back that fight, much like they have with Joshua and Pulev. Now, the thing is, though, you see, I say this kind of thing, and some people understand what I'm talking about, other people don't, when it's all about finances, okay? That extra couple of million on the gate is going to help a little bit more, isn't it? But with, say, for example, the likes of Joshua and the likes of Fury, it's not like they need a crowd. Of course, the extra money, they're not going to turn it down, of course not. But it's not down to Fury, it's not down to Joshua. Their finances, I'm sure, are pretty well sorted. This is the teams around them, the management teams, everybody else involved. They all want a little bit more of a slice. Because when it comes to, say, Joshua and Fury, them fighting in December and earning the kind of money that they're going to get with or without a crowd is literally probably a difference between buying or being able to afford a 10-bedroom mansion to a 12-bedroom mansion. Okay, so it's not like for you and I where we have to do something in December to buy the kids Christmas presents. All right, so when people say, yeah, but you don't know what their finances are, how can you say that they shouldn't have to fight without a crowd, or they should fight with a crowd, or they shouldn't? Because there's a difference, okay? So these guys postponing Joshua versus Pulev, Wilder and Fury because they want a crowd. Now, I've said time before, Fury and Wilder, most people don't really feel the need to see that fight again. Because we've seen it twice already. Why don't we see it third time? We know who the better man is. And again, with everything coming out, or hopefully coming through the pandemic, how many people are really going to be confident to go to a crowd environment for Fury and Wilder when people are not really interested in that fight anyway too much? Probably not. As Wilder, he couldn't sell out a phone booth. Okay, Fury is the one who brings the eyes and the prizes to that fight. Much like with Joshua. He does this with Kubrat Pulev. But the crowd, do they really need a crowd? Why are they going to hold up the heavyweight division because they want a crowd? Now, December the 12th, listen, it is what it is. But if they can't get a crowd, what are they going to do? They're probably going to try and push it back to January or February, whatever it may be, to try and get a crowd. It's greed. That's all it is. It is greed. It's not Joshua greed. It's not Fury greed. It's just greed from those around them, okay? But ultimately, it is what it is. We can't do anything about it other than whittle and moan or agree with it, whatever it may be. But December the 12th at the O2 Arena, that's almost like a going full circle for Anthony Joshua, isn't it? When Joshua was coming through, of course, he fought at the O2 Arena. He's fought at Manchester, he's fought in Newcastle, and so forth. So in some ways, it will be familiar environment, but if it's not a packed crowd, as in the O2 Arena, they can hold, was it 19,500? If it's not going to be packed, is that going to play a difference? Are they going to have a 50% capacity, 25% capacity, 75% capacity? We don't know. All these kind of things, we really have to wait on the government giving the green flag or the red flag to it. Much like in America, because they really want Las Vegas for Wilder Fury. That would be dependent on the Nevada State Athletic Commission and the government and whatever else as well. Everything is dependent on advice as far as the situation, the pandemic that's been going on in the world. But either way, December the 12th, Anthony Joshua, Kubrat Pulev. For me, Just get the damn fight on. Same with Wilder Fury. Just get the damn fight on. Let's just get it over, get it done with. Make sure you don't slip up, and let's get Fury and Joshua on ASAP. Because the longer that you leave it, the more mandatories are going to be demanding their shot because they're waiting around and all that kind of stuff. So get it done, get it dusted. You don't need a crowd, let's be honest. You don't. But, hey, what can we do? Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all in the next video.